I am Scotty Godino, Jr. I'm 29, born and raised in Las Vegas.
I'm Ali Godino, 22, and I was also born and raised in Las Vegas. When I fly in the airplane and I see the Strip, it's a comforting feeling for me. It's home. It's not like Vegas, like craziness.
That's what we did growing up. That was our childhood. I mean, we'd go to Raw nightclub when we were 16 with our uniforms in our car at 6 in the morning, go to school, change, and go to class.
I would rather almost raise my child here and kind of have them grow up with all this than say have my child move here from the Midwest or the South. Someone who doesn't really understand, wasn't really raised in Vegas, come here mid-20s and then just kind of like go crazy.
Agla Rivera, 27. I was born and raised for the most part in Vegas. I was actually a home birth in Vegas. It is a boy. We're having him here. We're going to do a home birth. He's due February 26th, so 2011. The education here has definitely gone down since I went to school. But then again, there's some great teachers. We like to hike, we like camping, everything else, so I think there's a lot of fun things there. You don't necessarily need to take your kids down to the Strip since there's not as many fun things as there used to be. I have zero interest in gambling, so it's not like they're going to be raised around seeing gambling and being interested in what it is. It's like any other city, it depends on the parent you are.
My name is Savon Corbett, born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada in 1974. My mother's side of the family, their last name was De La Huerta, and they were at that point in the 60s, one of the only maybe 10 Latino families that existed. I was the only Latino, probably in my whole school, and my mother would make burritos for me to take for lunch. I remember having to hide it in my arms or take a bite and hide it under the table because it would attract so much attention. The kids would ask me what it is and what is that and that's weird. And so it's definitely, makes a neat story to tell, even for my own children who now attend a school where mostly they can associate visually with almost more than half of their classmates.
My name's Gary Mathis. I was born here in Las Vegas in 1948. Well, my dad came here in the 30s to work on the dam. I've got friends that I grew up with that I still see that we went to school together when we were 5 years old. We would cruise Fremont Street with motorcycles, cars, Charleston Boulevard and Sahara and Tropicana, all the streets. When they did the flood control back in the 50s, all they did was they made berms. They made like a valley on the streets, and everything would flood, and the water would just come down those main streets. And we'd ride boats down the streets, down to the Charleston Underpass. 3 daughters, they're all back and all living here in town, all buying houses and living here and staying and liking it. We'll have several more generations, I'm sure.